Alright, welcome to this first test race. Actually, I'm testing how this commentating thing is working out for me. I like to get some feedback maybe because I am sure I need to improve on this because this is actually the first time I'm doing this. To talk in front, yeah, we are not going to stream real live because I don't have the streamers and commentators yet at MRV Motorsport, but I can uh, make a nice replay of the race and commentate over the replay. It has only a couple of downsides because, yeah, well, I cannot go back in time. I cannot show the two times the same start. For example, I cannot show the start in a replay in a slow motion again because when I go back in time, the leaderboard will screw up. So I just try to commentate and the most important things of the race. And as you already saw, it was Elt who just won too much in the first corner. So that's a pity, but we're gonna take a look at Fusolini. I guess his name is Cohen is in front, and unfortunately he is also pushing a little bit too hard in the first lap. There you see the oversteer already going again in this, and there he loses his car. But I can already promise you he will be back for an amazing fight in the next couple of laps with Tommy. Alright, let's see who's close here. Yeah, Cohen, he is still on track. I think he is not even going to take a pit stop, so maybe he didn't have damage. And Tommy's close to Fusolini, I believe his name is, again, also a driver who is not yet a member of MRV Motorsport, so if I pronounce his name not correctly, then I apologize. Yeah, as we missed actually, and I cannot show it again because of the leaderboard that is going to screw up then. Fusolini, or at least the first in first place, was opening his DRS when he shouldn't, because in the first lap is not allowed, and well, that's gonna cost him a drive-through penalty. And there he goes into the pits. And that was actually me, Malone, who made a move on Tommy. Yeah, he went in quite deep, but he made it through without validating track limits. Okay, then the next downside of this leaderboard thing. Once Malone is on first place and he will slow down at this straight to just take a look at the drivings of others. But then you see he stays on first place there, and that's because it's his replay. Luckily the rest is fine. Tommy is now on first place, Cohen coming back at second, and Malone, yeah, that was the first driver of course, is on third, and this is going to be a pretty nice thing to watch at. Let's take another view for a second. And in the meantime we can talk a little bit about pit stops, because Cohen actually didn't read the rules properly. So I have to ask you all guys, read the rules, because pit stop is mandatory. You need to be on 2 different compounds in race, but the setting in the server doesn't work. So I put it in the description and in the rules. So yeah, unfortunately Cohen didn't make a pit stop at all, but he put not enough fuel in his car, so he wasn't going to finish anyway. Nevertheless, that a fight that is coming is going to be pretty great, and that's where it's all about. And you're gonna see Malone here with nice car control there, but you're gonna witness something really rare because he's going to lose his car over here. He tries to correct it a little bit too much over the curb there. Tried to correct it 4 or 5 times maybe, and in the end there he goes over a little bump, and that made him totally lose his car. Well, nice car control there to put it back into the right direction after this. I switch back to Tommy pretty quickly because this is going to be the battle of the race. Let's go full speed again. Cohen made a move and he went in a little bit deep, so he had some oversteer and need to correct his car, and so Tommy can go back at him. Beautiful close racing here. Tommy goes for the inside, but yeah, in the beginning and end of that corner there is more grip for the outside. And yeah, well, again I think Cohen is on a little bit less downforce, so he's fighting his car to look for the grip, to find the grip. Here again goes wide a little bit, and that's why Tommy can get back at him. Pretty beautiful to look. I think Tommy's really smart about this because he's waiting his chances for the next straight, I guess. But yeah, unfortunately the Cohen has set a lower downforce setup, and that's why Tommy can get back at him on the straights. Okay, I'm going to commentate together with Gostray in the future, so we will be with 2 people talking, and that's gonna be much better, I think. So I will stop here and just make a video of this, and well, again, give me some feedback if you have some tips for me. Oh yeah, that is lag, but he will be back on track pretty soon. We're gonna take one more look at this beautiful fight, but then from inside the car. Let's see where this is starting. I think it's actually pretty close. There we go. Cohen is coming close. And he's going to make that first move on the next straight with the RS. Just sit back, relax and enjoy, because this is actually what it is all about. And when you have a fight like this, it doesn't even matter if you're fighting for last or for first, because driving like this with someone else is just simply amazing. And there he goes. We stick with him because you can see how he controls his car. He's going in deep. He almost lost it there. And there Tommy goes for the inside. He could have let his car stick here actually, but Cohen was later on the brakes. Well done, because he's on a harder compound and has lower downforce settings, so braking that late was pretty good. Smart choice to forget about that move here, Tommy, and Cohen kept it on the outside. That's what we like to see at MRV Motorsport. I'm really thankful these two guys are driving for MRV. They are an example of how close racing should be done. Alright, this is gonna be it for now, guys, and we see you next time. Bye bye.